Paris, you've
Hi.
been leading gatherings at your home on a monthly basis, as I understand, in South Hertfordshire in the UK for the local community and calling those evenings Being Mortal.
Yes.
Please tell us about those evenings.
Yes, Being Mortal, or Evenings About Death, have been going on now for about 5 years. And every month a group of people come, a different group of people come every month. All ages, some from my local community and some from London and other parts of the UK. But people seem to want to talk about death, use the word death, and get to know the word death, what it means to them, to be able to explore that with each other, to dispel the myths surrounding that, and also the unknown sort of nasty connotations that that word has.
And how are your evenings around death different from the death cafes that have been a phenomenon that's spread throughout the world, people meeting in their homes or literally in cafes to talk about death? How is what you've created different?
Well, I've been to quite a lot of death cafes, and what we do that's different is that we have more fellowship and we also meditate. So from being a service to the local community, meditation is a terribly important aspect, because nowhere do people ever stop and simply be. And what we're doing is we're just being with the idea even of our own mortality, as well as being able to talk and work on the deaths of the people who've been near and dear to us, to the ancient people in our line, to all the deaths that have ever happened on the planet. We are actually part of all that.
And where does meditation come into it? I'm interested that you added this component of meditation to your meetings.
Well, in meditation being simply just being in the moment with what is, you come to accept your mortality. You go through a little death every time you meditate. You let go of your thoughts, you let go of your identity. You simply are in the moment. And that is presumably what happens when you die. So we're practicing.
Beautiful. And I know that you've helped people in your community. You've told me that occasionally people will ring you with some question related to death or dying, and you've even helped some people create their power of attorney for health.
Yes, I have. One lady who lives in a local retirement flat, which is warden assisted, she wanted to work on her wishes before she dies and how she would like her funeral to be and what she wants people to take from it. And we worked on that together, and also her,
That's called an advance directive.
That's
yes?
right, the
Yes.
advance directive. We worked on that, and the power of attorney. And she's very happy now. She's signed it and sent it off. It's been witnessed. So now it is a legal document. And she feels a lot more relaxed about dying, because she knows that her wishes are now enshrined in a legal document. They have to be respected.
Fantastic. Paris, what sort of feedback do you get from people who participate in your evenings?
Oh, well, just recently one of my participants, her mother died in a foreign country, and she went there and helped her. And she said if it hadn't been for the work that she'd done in the evenings about death, that she would never have been able to take her whole family through that process with such ease and with such... They all felt so fulfilled and satisfied with the way it all went, and how they feel about their mum now. It's just so different. And they're grateful.
Beautiful.
To the work we've done. Yeah.
And this clearly touches you.
It does. I always feel moved. You can guarantee I'll always be moved on an evening about death. Just with the awe and the mystery of what we are working with, actually.
Yes. And it seems to me that you are really doing a community service, which I think is probably not acknowledged. Maybe at some point it will, in that you are in a relatively small community, and quite a proportion of those people are coming and being exposed to this chance to ventilate their feelings and fears around death. And so if you're going to touch a whole population there, it seems to me.
Probably yes, because there's a whole group of people in my community who don't belong to a church or a synagogue or a mosque. They are the people for whom there is no provision for the end of life. There is no group that actually takes care of you if you don't belong to a formal religion.
Mm.
So for such people, we exist and we provide a loving environment where we can actually talk about our own deaths, we can plan it, or we can simply inquire and meditate into it and have fellowship around that.
Yes, and perhaps even in the event of one of your group dying, presumably some people might be available from the gathering to support them during the process.
Yes, we have worked on that in our groups, and we are ready to help others who've come through our group and also others who haven't, should they need that kind of support.
That's lovely. Thank you so much, Paris.
It's been lovely talking to you.